Howdy, and welcome to the Mighty Emoji Chuck channel. I'm Chuck. Iran attacks Bahrain, and Iran attacks Kuwait, following U.S. strikes and threatens to halt talks. Iran threatens to halt talks. Iran threatens to halt talks. The talks need to be halted, not by Iran, but by the United States. It needs to be made to clear. Look, it's over, man. We wanted peace. We wanted what's best for Iran and what's best for the United States and what's best for the Middle East. We wanted that. But we're not going to keep giving you time to do whatever the hell you're doing. There is no more peace talks. We're going to have to move troops in, just like we moved troops into Afghanistan. I hate that comparison because Afghanistan was a freaking disaster, but that's what we're going to have to do. And Europe is going to have to stop being a bunch of assholes and understand, look, Iran is a situation that we cannot allow to continue down the road it's going. Should we have started the war the way we started? No. We shouldn't have done it half-ass. We should have been serious. And we got to get serious. We've got to get serious. Do I want us to be into a ground war? Hell no. No. But do we have a choice? Now, Trump and Europe and Russia and China, they all need to understand what the goal is. The goals need to be laid out. What is this war going to be? Well, one goal is the area that's around the Strait of Hormuz is going to have to be taken away from Iran. And an international body is going to have to be set up to control that region. That should be an international region, just like you got waterways that's international. Well, this is going to have to be international. Also, only you're going to have some sort of government set up that's made up of delegates of every country on planet Earth, and it's going to have to be governed by a charter and a constitution that protects the people, protects the countries, protects the interest of that area. The other parts of Iran is also going to have to be divided up. And those areas are going to be controlled by the Iranian people. And we're going to put a constitution in place that protects the rights of the Iranian people. We're going to put a court system in place that protects the rights of the Iranian people. And we're going to allow the Iranian people to elect their leaders. But those leaders are going to be limited by that constitution, that charter. They're going to have to be limited by it. And the limitations need to benefit the Iranian people as well as the world. It needs to benefit both. Do I want us to get into another war like we were in Afghanistan? No, I don't. But at this point, there's no choice. These peace talks are stupid. They're not accomplishing any damn thing. They're just giving Iran more time to do whatever Iran's doing behind the scenes. It's a bad situation, and it could become a very tragic situation. Iran's not Afghanistan. It's going to be a mess. Do we have a choice? If we do not take control of the Strait of Hormuz, if we don't stop Iran from becoming a nuclear power, if we allow things to continue to fester the way they're festering in Iran, the outcome is going to be horrible. If we're going to solve the problem with peace talks, we should have done that. The peace talks should have started before the war. Then we might would have had some leverage and some hope. Probably not. But at this point, the only thing we can do is to put together a world coalition to defeat Iran. And we got to bring Russia and Iran and China on board. And to some degree, yeah, we do have to bring Iran on board. We have to set up some kind of government in exile while the war is going on that will serve the interest of the Iranian people. So yeah, an exile government definitely needs to be brought into it. The Iranian people that's in exile need to be brought into it, and the Iranian people that's still in Iran, to the degree that they can be part of it without being killed by Iran. They need to be part of it if it's possible. It may not be possible, obviously, but Trump's not accomplishing anything with what he's doing. Will I be proven wrong? Will the peace talks actually be put back on and the outcome will be good? I would like that. I would like that. But what are the odds of that? I mean, it's possible. But at this point, it looks like the only solution is to actually set out plans for a war, the strategy for the war, strategy for the outcome of the war, what we're going to do after the war is over, set it all up, and try to execute it as fast as we can to the benefit of the Iranian people and to the world's population, planet Earth's population. And, understand that Strait of Hormuz region, it's got to be put under international control. Iran itself is going to have to be divided. And at some point, hopefully, put back together again. But for right now, it needs to be divided. When Germany was divided, before Russia took part of it, or the Soviet Union took part of it, and the United States took part of it, it wasn't a good thing. We all wanted Germany to be reunited at some point, but that solution worked. It worked. The division of Korea. Not altogether desirable, but to some degree it's working. So that's going to have to be the goal, unless they can come up with something better, or that will actually resolve the situation. Right now, the peace talks are going nowhere. They're accomplishing nothing. Anyway, much thanks for listening. I do appreciate it.